Hello, Gonzalo. Good evening. How are you?
Hi, Cesar, my friend. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, sir. Pretty good. And you?
I'm doing fine, friend. Here I'm a little bit um, far away from my home, so
Where are
um,
you?
I'm actually we went out with my girlfriend near a little town,
Okay.
so we delayed a little bit, and I'm a little bit far from my home, but don't worry, everything's okay. We can have classes.
Okay, no problem.
How was your personal issue? How it
Ah,
went?
well, how can I say it? I don't know if I mentioned to you. I have a cousin that she is the second time she's been diagnosed with cancer.
No, my friend, you didn't tell me about it.
Well, the first time she was diagnosed, that was a couple of years back. But again, she started not feeling well. She went to the doctor again and again, you know.
Yes.
So I don't know, breast cancer, you know. So she's undergoing treatments again and stuff like that. But pretty much, I mean, she is an older cousin, you know. She's like the oldest of all nephews, right?
Okay.
Grandchildren. She's like the oldest. I
She's the
think she's
first
the
one, right?
oldest. Yeah, I think she's the oldest, and then my brother and sister then, and then I have more cousins, you know, from my dad's side.
Okay.
So yes, at this moment, I mean, she's got a lot of support from her family, direct family, you know. And but right now mostly is about finance, right?
Okay.
Finance. The only support that I can give to her is financial, right?
Oh, my
So
friend,
uh,
yes.
I was trying to see if we could do something so that she can get what she needs, and that's pretty much it. I mean, she's feeling well, but again, it just breaks my heart that she's going through this pain again. And she's such a nice lady, you know. I love her a lot, and she's always been so kind to me. And well, I had to do it because my dad. I didn't. I'm sorry. I knew about it because one of my nieces, because she's my cousin. So yeah, my niece, one of my nieces, she told me about it, and then I contacted her. But then we just had a small discussion. But this was a few months ago, and then I spoke to my dad, and then my dad was the one that told me, you know what, this is serious. So I need your attention over here. So I had to. I'm still, you know, a son, you know, so I have to follow my dad.
Yes, friend, I know that.
You know, I still have to listen to my parents, so I have to do what I have to do. So I had to do it. But yes, I mean, she's doing well, but of course, if we don't take action fast, it's gonna be difficult later.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, my friend.
Cancer is the new disease for everything, right?
Friend, yes, I knew a lot of people who had cancer. But what I can tell you about is that breast cancer is still not the most aggressive one.
That's
It
correct.
has,
Yes,
it
that's yeah.
has. Luckily, I know that the procedure. Sorry for my vocabulary. It is it's not as easy, and it always impacts on the psychological part of a woman. But still, my friend, well, there are a lot of cancers who doesn't have the solution, and I know that it's difficult. But try to see the cup half full.
Yes.
Uh,
Well, the thing is the second time. You know, it
Yes,
came back again, and I guess that has like this effect on anyone, even on me, even
of
I don't
course.
have it, right?
No, family is family, and we Latin know about that better than anybody I know. I think, but don't you worry. I think that everything is going to be okay.
Thank you, I
Uh,
appreciate it. And yes,
no,
and like I was saying, like it seems like cancer is just the new for everything, because
it's
there's
the new
cancer for
flu.
everything, right? Cancer for everything, man.
Yes,
The only thing that I haven't heard is hair cancer, but the thing, how close are we for that? Hair cancer, you know, no hair, or what's gonna happen? Another
yes, right.
color? I don't know.
Maybe a
I mean,
genetical disorder, and it will cause hair cancer, dude.
well, I guess one of the most aggressive cancers, pancreas and stomach, right?
Also, lung cancer because they
Lung
cannot
cancer. Yeah.
replace. Yes, and if you have that, they take away like the half of your lung, and you have like a really breathe breathe
Short
problem.
breath.
Yes, so it's another difficult cancer. My grandparent died from trachea cancer. He had cancer on the airways
But
via
why?
respiratories.
Did he smoke a lot?
Hmm.
Mm,
The cancer had done metastasis,
okay. Oh
and
man.
because it
You know,
was
I
on
know
the
people that smoke a lot and they're still smoking.
yes, friend, and well, he had a mix of everything. He smoked,
Mm.
used to smoke, and also he used to
Ah,
stress out a lot.
what about
So
diabetes?
yes, friend, and it was like,
Diabetes is just like the cherry on top.
of course, I know that, dude, and everyone. I think that nobody wants to live without eating what you like, right?
I know. Yeah, that's the most difficult part.
Yes, friend, and stress also
Yeah,
doesn't help a
that's
lot at all.
stop. I lost two friends from different works because of stomach cancer, and I know it's because of stress.
Yes, exactly. Well, he used to smoke and also had that
Oh no.
stress, that kind of stress that is difficult to approach.
Hmm.
So, um, so that I think that was the main problem here.
Your body is not designed to react to stress, right?
No, dude,
It's not like it can heal. It
and
doesn't.
also it's not right having that kind of stress in a long periods. I have read a lot of it because I get stressed really quick and I get those kind of stress. Well, I don't have panic attacks, but I really get stressed, dude. And I start like contracting my muscles and getting angry and I close up, you know. I don't speak, I don't nothing until I solve the problem. So I become a little bit autism
Oh,
like that. That's the best thing that I can compare. So I shut down immediately and I started resolving the problem. And until I don't resolve the problem, I have that kind of character and that kind of feeling and that kind of thinking. So I've been troubling with that from a little bit right now, and I think that I have a little bit of improvement, but
right.
it still is difficult.
But you know what? I had the same problem, Gonzalo. But I guess the only difference that I have is that I don't stay quiet. Maybe that's why I learn, you know. Um, of course I stress, but I have like this check on my mind, like, hey, calm down. Yeah, that's it. you know, chill,
Yes. Yes.
take a chill pill, and that's it.
Take a breath.
Yeah, I mean, I learned. I mean, as you grow older, you understand it, and it's easier for you to understand it. And I guess the best thing that happened to me was when I met uh, my boss. He's in Qatar right now.
Oh my god, dude, he's relaxing
Yeah, I
there.
mean, my previous boss, he was a senior project manager for Volkswagen, and
Okay.
well, he left to another company, and he's in Qatar right now. But I learned a lot from him. You know, he is 10 years older than me, and I learned a lot. I learned about how to behave. You know,
Yes, I know. I know that, friend.
how to behave in circumstances, and also to get things done. Don't think about it too much. Just do it.
Yes, the last manager the last production manager that I met when I was in the other manufacturer, that it was Taquiña. I really admire his temper, dude. Doesn't matter if the world was ending, or the production was going really bad, or a fermentation tank exploded. He still had his temper, and he was like a quiet guy. Maybe inside him was burning out,
Burning, right?
but he was like, the dude manage himself to stay cool, stay calm, and start deciding things, and start organizing teams, and start like giving tasks. So I want one day become like that, dude. I, that's because I start working on myself. Because I am like as I said before, I shut down immediately. So and
Well,
I
the thing
I
is,
start.
we learn all of these things. We have to learn them, right?
Yes, we have.
We have to learn, and through time. But there's people that don't speak, but in the end, they are very introverts.
Yes,
But that's
yes,
different. That's a
that's different.
completely different situation, man.
Yes, that's a whole another thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not introvert at all. I have a lot of friends. I
Well, I know
love
you're
to make friends.
not.
I love to make friends. I don't know. I hate people, but still I can talk and everything. But I don't deal well with problems. And I think another issue that I have is that whenever I have a problem, I need to solve it myself. I cannot give it
Wow.
to another person. So that's another leadership that I need to work on, because I am
Well,
like,
you have to use your resources.
yes, yes, you're right. And I don't guide people. So I guide on normal day, on a usually day or typical day, I guide people. But whenever we have a problem, I start solving it myself, and I don't go to
I
approach to the
strongly,
person.
if the company is willing to invest in you, you should request perhaps a project management course,
Yes, well, that's
because
good.
it's going to there you're going to learn some tools for delegating and also managing people.
That's a really good advice, friend. I take it
You
totally.
should ask for funds so that you can get some training. Now, I know it's the end of the year and yeah, we don't have any money, but perhaps for next year, you could make a budget for it, you know?
Yes, yes, that doesn't seem a bad idea at all.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
they're gonna invest money in you. I mean, just come on, train me, man. You need to get trained,
yes, friend. Yes, friend. You're right. I'll
right?
take it. Yes, totally. You're right.
Trust me, that you will learn a lot of things about this. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
All right,
Thanks,
sir.
friend. I like a lot of your advices.
Well, I'm being
It helps
around, you
me a lot.
know. I've been around.
Helps me a lot, dude. Really, really thanks for everything.
No, no problem, man. Yeah, you're welcome. Now, Today we're going to do more British Council, but this time we will talk about specifics. We're going to watch a series of videos and activities regarding a job interview, okay?
Okay.
We're going to review some vocabulary and new scenarios, okay? So this is a
Okay.
really good practice. Let's see. Let's start. Now, remember, these exercises are B2, C1 level, okay?
Okay.
So they're not easy stuff, okay?
Okay, Frank.
All right.
Got it.
So Philip is the CEO of Webware, an IT company. He needs to hire a new sales director as soon as possible. Now, before we do anything, let's do the preparation task. So that's the vocabulary. Number one,
Okay, let me see. Number one, team player.
team player. So what is
Someone who works well as a part of a team. Team player.
okay? That's good.
A
What about number
performance
two?
review. An evaluation of an employee's work by their manager, often done yearly.
Mhm.
Okay, a track record. That is someone's past performance or work history.
That's correct. When we talk about track, that means we can find in previous information, right?
Yes, you can track down.
Okay. Yes, that's correct. Four.
Okay, an ad is a public notice, usually to sell something or to tell people that a company is looking for new workers.
Good.
Short form of an advertising. To let
Man.
somebody go. Informal, to fire somebody from their job.
Yes.
Yes, for well, I think that we need to let you go. That's the
It
typical
doesn't work that
phrase,
way.
right? Okay. Mm,
Okay. The trade press.
let me see. The trade press is a magazines and newspapers, usual, especially for business people working in a particular industry.
That's correct.
Okay. A degree. Um, that is someone's past performance or work history.
Mm.
No, I think that we put an arrow.
Yes. Here. Yes.
I was like, oh my god.
And a
So
degree you see, right?
yes, a qualification a student get when they finish university. And vision is the ability to see clearly what you or a company can achieve in the future.
Okay, good. Now, any questions about this vocabulary?
No, I think I don't have any question. Or
Okay, so before we go into the video, let's read the transcript. Okay, so
okay,
remember, Philip is the CEO. All right,
okay,
so let's do it. Let's read this.
okay. Transcript. Philip, you what? What do you mean? You have lost the dollar mart contract. Oh, Brian, tell me you're joking. That's our biggest contract and you have lost it. Okay, okay, yes. I know you have had some personal problems recently. Yes, sure, yes. I know our competitors have improved their offer. But really, Brian, these are just excuses. Oh, Brian, come on. You failed to meet agreed targets for the entire last quarter. We talked about this in your last performance review, and I told you that it had to improve. And to be quite honest, it hasn't. Losing the dollar mart contract is the last straw. Oh my god. No, I'm sorry, Ryan. That's it. That's your last chance. I'm going to have to let you go. Let you go. Yes, that's what it means. Brian, you are fired.
Oh man.
Oh my god, dude, that's a little harsh. That was a little harsh.
Oh,
Hi,
let's wait
Jess.
until you watch the video.
Hi, Jess. Can you put me through to Marsha in HR, please? Thank you. Hi, Marsha. It's Philip. Here, listen. I have had to let Brian go. He lost us the Dollar Mart account. Yeah, but it had been going on for a while, and he just wasn't pulling his weight anymore. He had been warned. His last performance review was really bad. He knew it was coming, so we'll be looking for someone new and we'll need to decide on who that is. Who are we looking for? Good question. I was hoping you might be able to help me with that. Here's what I'm thinking and let me know if you agree. Well, obviously they'll need to have a first degree. Doesn't matter what subject, and then a master's or an MBA, I had say. Experience? At least 5 years, relevant experience in an international company. I want somebody with a proven track record. Oh, they have to be a team player. Brian never was so strong in interpersonal skills. Okay. And I want someone with vision. Yes, vision. Well, I know it's difficult to define. What I mean is someone who knows we are in a rapidly changing market and they can use it to our advantage. Experience with online sales, perhaps, but yes, I had been interested in that. Oh, language skills. I can't emphasize that enough. Not necessarily a native speaker, but they must be very good at English. And another language as well, Spanish or Mandarin is best. Okay, we are on that. Does it sound does it sound okay to you? Great. Okay. Can can you get an ad out on the website as soon as possible? Oh, and the trade press as well. Okay. Okay, great. Thanks, Marcia. I want new sales director by the end of the month. Bye.
Okay. So, any questions on vocabulary before we continue?
Mm, yes. What is a trade press?
A trade press, uh, like OCC.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Are you familiar con OCC?
No, no friend.
Okay, let me show you really fast.
Okay.
Let me show you. That's the best way to do it. So, OCC Mundial, you're not familiar with it?
No, sorry. I'm feeling like an ignorant right now.
Okay. No, 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 it's okay. Just make sure your boss doesn't know that I'm telling you about this.
Okay, I'll make sure.
Okay, like for example, OCC Mundial is like a bolsa de trabajo. That would be an example of a trade press. You put here the place and the position, okay? And also
Okay.
there's another one here in Mexico, CompuTrabajo, Bolsa de Trabajo, CompuTrabajo.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. Dude. Never.
Yes, that would be like the trade press, okay?
Okay.
But
Okay.
remember, we're talking about fiction, right?
Yes. Yes, I know
So
that.
maybe they're referring to some website in specific for posting job opportunities.
Okay.
Okay, but that would be something similar. As you can see, they have the names of some important companies. In Mexico, of course. Well, the bank is no need to mention it. AT&T, like for example, PepsiCo. That would be those would be examples of trade press. Okay. Can you hear me, Gonzalo? Hello? 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 Can you hear
Great.
me?
Can you hear me? Yes. And
Yes,
you?
yes. I thought I lost you for a sec.
No, don't worry. I was saying that really seems really interesting. I'm going to look for
Yes.
it. Yes.
It's and there's more. Like for example, there's another one. Um, but again, this is Mexico. I'm not sure about Bolivia.
Mm, no, we don't have that here. But it's
Okay.
good to know that maybe I can find a job on a website in another country. Huh?
I'm pretty sure there should be something for Bolivia. Now, South
Hmm.
America, maybe not Bolivia necessarily, perhaps Chile, Argentina. Okay,
Yes.
forget about Argentina.
I was like, okay,
Uruguay, you know.
they have a
Brazil.
crisis, but okay.
I'm sorry.
You know that Argentina right now it's like doom, right?
They have a lot of problems, bro.
Yes, fine.
They have a lot of problems. Well, the thing is, yes, you know why.
Socialism, dude.
Argentina is Argentina, man. And the thing is, unfortunately, they're just too proud.
Hmm. And
Too
also it's
proud.
like you know that Argentinian people, well, not all of them, but they don't like to work, you know? So
Oh, but they like to speak.
yeah, yes, of course. But they don't like to work. So what this kind of government has done to Argentina is a really big damage because what they did is that they give free coupons, free tickets, uh, so they can change for a choripan, you know? So
Mm.
they have food every day because the government give away food, and they have a shelter because the government constructs shelters and give away.
Oh, I see, I see. They want to behave like an European country, like first world country,
Yes,
but
but
in the end, they don't have the funds, right?
you're right, and it doesn't have a good impact because European people are used to get that maintenance, but they know that it has to be for a while. So they have that inside their head. So it's like, okay, I'm not finding a job right now, but in 1 month I have to be with a job, and I don't have to work for or live from the government. But Argentinian people have another thinking. So they are okay, the government is giving me and that's it. I don't care anymore. So I'm not
But the
working.
thing is, whatever money they collect from taxes, they use it wisely. I mean, there's always corruption, but they are just levels of corruption, you know.
Of course. That's
Some of them
yes,
are very, very just come on, guys.
really. Yes, I know.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's the big. It's like the U.S. Everybody criticizes the U.S., but the thing is, yes, of course, the U.S. has some corruption, but it keeps the people happy,
Yes.
right?
And
So,
also they don't step the line that we have the kind of governments here in South America, dude. It's like I don't know if you ever seen um have seen the story of Evo Morales.
oh, I heard about it.
Dude, he was a narc, mm, I don't know how to do a drug dealer. He was
You
very
told me
big.
about it. I think you told me about it.
Yes, but he was a really big drug dealer. He was friend of drug dealers. He was friend of Chapo Guzman. And he was our president, dude. Imagine that. So we right now we have a community of drug dealers here in Bolivia, that in a little town that is called Santa Ana, in a province that is called El Beni. So you cannot enter there if you don't have permission.
Fuck.
And
Bro,
that
sounds like Mexico, dude.
yes, yeah, it's like that, dude. It's little Mexico. I swear to God. And that was made because our older president, Evo Morales.
Mm. I need to read more about him. I
Yes,
will,
very
I
good.
promise. I will.
Please do it because
Okay.
he was a drug
Sounds like
dealer. He
Pinochet and things like that, right?
yes, Pinochet. I think that of
He
course
was
he
crazy.
yes, of
And
course he did
Fujimori
really
from
bad
Peru,
things.
that guy was also something.
But if you start thinking, Chile is what it is right now because Pinochet, because
Mhm.
he didn't um, allow that people make amends because everything, all for everything. But in here in Bolivia, it's the other way around, dude. It's like Evo Morales was the guy that blocked all the roads of the countries, blocked food um, provisions, medicines provisions whenever he wasn't on the government.
Sounds
So he
like
was
Cuba. Sounds
yes,
very like Cuba.
yeah, it's Cuba. It's Cuba history.
Okay, the same philosophy like Cuba. Okay.
Yes, that's the same philosophy. So we have a lot of problems now because of him.
Mm.
And this thing of drugs, that's a really big deal, dude.
Oh man, it's a big problem in America, and I'm pretty sure in Europe too. But
Hmm.
I guess it's a never-ending cycle.
Yes, governments need that kind of money. You know, I was I once saw a documental that it was about. It was called, I think, submerging economies.
Okay.
So it was like talk about how this kind of uh, assets, we can call it, if we can call it like that, can make a benefit to a country. But if you have a potential number or a big number of these kind of assets, it it really harms your country because it moves on a deep economy that is called um, it's the money, the exchange of money is it's not real. You have consumption, but you not no aportas a la economía de tu país.
I see.
So you have the fluence of the money, but still it doesn't go to your country, you know, and that is a big bubble that it ends up popping, and you have the recession and all those kind of things. It's really interesting, but still, it's like the United States, you know. Well, it's a shipment, and in that shipment they have 1 ton of cocaine, and they say, okay, we are going to allow 200 kilos of cocaine, but the rest is going to be destroyed.
Well,
So
the
they
U.S. is a little bit different. Okay, we need money. Let's make war somewhere else.
well, yes,
It's always been like that. It has.
yes,
It has always been like that with those guys. The honest truth. That's what it is.
yes, but
But like I said, it's people, its own people. They keep them happy. That's different. That's a different philosophy, right?
yes, because they are not going to. We have a phrase
If
here
they
in
don't
Bolivia that
complain, you're cool, right?
yes, of course, that's the phrase. It's like manténlos felices porque después no van a joder.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it is. Even if it's a lie, you're gonna get support. That's what happened with 9/11 and the Afghanistan invasion. I mean, even if it was just a lie, you got so much support from citizens, and that's what it is because you keep the people happy. They support you. To be honest, I never did like the Bush administration. I thought it was, personally, I never thought he was an idiot. He pretended to be a bad president because that's the image that he wanted to reflect.
Okay.
You know,
Yes. What do you think about Obama?
I think he was very smart, but evil at the same time.
Yes, friend. I have heard about comments about him.
Because because even remember that the the Bin Laden family and the Bush family, they were friends, really close friends.
Yes.
Obama, literally, he just killed a guy. And you know what? It's like everybody wanted that, right?
Yes. Yes, I
Everybody
know that.
wanted Osama bin Laden down. Everybody wanted Saddam Hussein down. Why? To make people happy.
Yes. Yes,
So that's
friend.
what happened. Yeah, that's
Give
what
the
happened.
people what they want, right?
Mhm.
Politics.
And you're never gonna keep them happy. New generations, they forget what happened in the past. It's all history, baby. It's just repeats.
Yes. Yes, I'm with you, friend.
Okay,
Yes.
sir. So let's watch this video. It's gonna be very interesting. I hope you
Okay,
enjoy it.
let's do it.
So let's do it. All right.
Let's do it, my friend. Caesar, my friend, I cannot see your screen.
No?
No, it is okay. I don't know if you can put it
There?
again. No, still it is Good Shepherd ha iniciado el compartido de pantalla and stay there, like loading.
Not yet?
Maybe it's mine, but if it is listening, I can listen.
Well, I wanted you to watch the video. No, you haven't?
I no, I can. I'll send you a.
Let me
Oh,
see if I switch to another connection. Give me just a second, okay?
okay. No. Okay, no, no, no. It's playing. It's playing. Don't touch it. Nothing. Just put it play.
Now?
Yes. Episode 1, Monday morning.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
What? What do you mean? You've lost the dollar mark contract? Oh, Brian, tell me you're joking. That's our biggest contract and you've lost it. Okay. Okay. Yes, I know you've had some personal problems recently. Yes, sure. Yes, I know our competitors have improved their offer, but really, Brian, these are just excuses. Oh, Brian, come on. You failed to meet agreed targets for the entire last quarter. We talked about this in your last performance review, and I told you then it had to improve. And to be quite honest, it hasn't. Losing the dollar mark contract is the last straw. No, I'm sorry, Brian. That's it. It's your last chance. I'm gonna have to let you go. Let you go. Yes, that's what it means, Brian. You're fired.
Oh my God, man. Poor Brian.
Hi, Jess. Can you put me through to Marcia in HR, please? Thank you. Hi, Marcia. It's Philip here. Listen, I've had to let Brian go. He lost us the dollar mart account. Yeah, but it'd been going on for a while. And he just wasn't pulling his weight anymore. He'd been warned. His last performance review was really bad. He knew it was coming. So we'll be looking for someone new. And we'll need to decide on who that is. Who are we looking for? Good question. I was hoping you might be able to help me with that. Here's what I'm thinking, and let me know if you agree. Well, obviously, they'll need to have a first degree. It doesn't matter what subjects. And then a master's or an MBA, I'd say. Experience. At least 5 years relevant experience in an international company. I want somebody with a proven track record. Or they have to be a team player. And Brian never was, so strong interpersonal skills. Oh, and I want someone with vision. Yes, vision. Well, I know it's difficult to define. But what I mean is someone who knows we're in a rapidly changing market and they can use it to our advantage. Well, experience with online sales perhaps, but yeah, I'd be interested in that. Oh, language skills. I can't emphasize that enough. Not necessarily a native speaker, but they must be very good at English. And another language as well. Spanish? Well, Mandarin is best. Does that sound okay to you? Great. Okay, can you get an ad out on the website as soon as possible? Oh, and the trade press as well. Okay. Great, thanks, Marcia. I want a new sales director by the end of the month. Bye.
Okay.
How dispensable we are, right?
Well, maybe too drastic, but that's how reality is, right?
Yes, we are just peons on a chessboard, dude.
Pawns in a chess game, right?
Yes, pawns. Sorry.
Okay, so let's see. Let's do the first task. Question number 1.
Okay, let me see. It's loading again. Okay. Why is Philip angry with Brian? Because Brian lost an important contract.
Yes, number 2.
Number 2. What is another reason why Philip fired Brian? Brian's last performance review was poor.
3.
Why does Philip call Marcia to us to help her? To ask for her help in finding a replacement for Brian.
4.
Okay. What experience does the new sales director need to have? At least 5 years experience at least 5 years experience in an international company.
Okay, good.
Okay. Which of the following are desirable
Are
not
desirable but not essential.
but not essential for the new sales? Language skills.
That's correct.
Okay. Where is Marcia going to place the job advertisement? In the specialist media, online and in specialist media.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Let's see. Complete the notes about the new job.
Okay.
Qualifications, we have qualifications and then we have experience.
Okay. A first international company approval. Sorry, let me see. Experience in a first track record, maybe. Or
Look at the other one as an example.
a first degree.
That's correct.
Yes. Okay. The second one, at least 5 years relevant experience in an international company. Okay. A proven track record in sales.
Track record, right?
Track record. Okay. It's not record, it is record.
Record. Well, record is when you are,
Filming something, right?
yes, copying or yes, making copy of something. And record is a history.
Okay. Okay, understood. Experience with languages sales. No,
Uh-huh.
no, it's not. Experience with online sales. Okay, that was a little.
Skills.
A team player
Strong
in intrapersonal skills.
interpersonal skills.
Interpersonal skills, yes.
Okay.
Number 8 is languages. And what is missing? Vision.
Yeah, of course. Okay, good.
Okay.
Now, when was the last time you applied for a job? What skills do you have?
Well, the last time that I applied for a job, it was the last year on, I think it was on March or May. Um, and it was like, they ask a lot in this company. They ask a lot from you, from the interpersonal skills. So you really need to work on a team. You really need to be. It's not like extrovertory like person, but you really need to be good to speak in public and to
Okay.
put your ideas up front and to have a lot of leadership. So I prepare myself for that because I knew how the assets for this kind of company would go. So I prepare myself for that. Another kind of skills that they measure is that they give you a logic test. It's really
Okay.
hard. It's really hard, that logic test. Um, but it was another skill that the company requires from you. They didn't ask you technical kind of questions until you get to the last point of the asset where you have the interviews. But in the starting point, you had like to prove that you have that logical skills to solve problems, and also you have those interpersonal skills that I mentioned before. So I think that I developed that kind of skills. I know the question is what kind of skills I have. So I think that I developed those kinds of skills. But as I said before, I'm still working on it because I don't deal well with stress. And that's something that of course, I
Yes.
didn't tell on the asset, but it's something that I need to work on. So yes,
Okay.
I think that that's those.
Awesome. Well, yes, some jobs are very specific. They don't like technical stuff. They want to know how do you react in different situations.
Yes, and
They're more interested in that.
I asked why once when I was, well, long ago, when I was talking to a professor of projects. We were talking and I was like asking for some advice and just chit talking. So he told me that companies, as you said, they just need to know that you are going to be a problem solver. And
Yes.
because
Not a
every
troublemaker.
yes, because everything else they can teach you and you can
Yes.
learn, but they need to see if you can have that logical part inside you that can solve problems and trying to get to the not the shortest way but the right way with the less resource being effective, you know. So yes, and I think that that's what most companies or big companies values more.
That's correct. Yes, that's a very very good answer, and
Thanks, man.
it is, and because the technical stuff you can learn even if you don't know it, you can learn it.
Yes,
But if you are well experienced in how to solve problems, that means that you have a very good level of logic,
yes, yes,
right? In how to solve problems, how to see behind the scenes, how to prepare, how to plan. That means if you have those skills, then more than likely you're gonna be able to learn something new.
yes, yes, of
It's a
course.
combo, right?
Yes, that was also my point. Like, if you have that kind of skills, learning something new is not going to be difficult for you.
Exactly. So yes, that's what they focus on that. And I don't know. I just when people ask you just specifics in like solving a problem, a math problem, or doing an equation, I think about how. I mean, there's nothing wrong, but who made this? Who are you going to work with? You know,
Yes, yes, I know that.
and when you find out, you're like, okay, so yes,
Yes, right. And
not
I
everything is about math, you know.
yes, I know that. I know. Well, you know that we engineers think about everything is bad, but
But
um,
yes, that's not gonna help you make wise decisions. You also have to plan because
yes,
remember that conflict with the architect and the civil engineer
yes, yes, I remember it.
is the same thing. Mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, and the industrial engineer, they are just not happy with each other.
Yes,
You know
I agree with you.
how many times I have to tell engineers that they need to be uh, simple. They need to save. They need to optimize. They want to create things like they were transformers, man.
Yes, friend, I know that.
They
They
don't know how to work under a budget.
they want to develop a new technology, right?
Yeah, I mean, they think they're still in school. Like, no, man, you're not in school anymore. This is the real life. You need to save money. This is what you
Yeah.
have.
Yes, money is everything, dude.
Yeah, I
Someone,
mean, and they still, but again, it has to do with leadership.
yes, yeah, I agree with that.
Leadership reflects attitude.
Yes, and you need to have the right approach to those kind of people.
Right, that's correct. Okay, let's go into the second episode really fast. We're not
Okay,
gonna complete, but let's do the vocabulary section and then I'll give you this for homework for review tomorrow, okay?
okay, my friend, let's do it.
So Marcia and Philip discussed the applications they have received and the interview format. But before that, let's do some vocabulary. Are you ready?
Ready. Okay. ACV. Okay, a summary of your education and work experience.
Good.
A job application. It's something that is not intended to be known. A list of people, no, a short description. So it is a request to be considered for a job.
Yes.
Okay. A candidate is a person who applies for something.
Okay.
A short list. A list of people who are suitable for a job. That person who will get no. No. Or yes? Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see.
actually, that is
Okay.
profile.
A short description of somebody, their work or life.
Okay.
His standard is to usual or normal. To discard, it is to take away something that is not useful. And to submit is to give a document to somebody in authority.
Okay, good, good. Okay, so before we go, let's watch the video, okay?
Okay.
And then I'll give you the information so you can do it for homework.
Okay, perfect.
Oh man, it's raining over here.
It's raining there?
Yeah.
Man, I've been
Thunder
begging
and
for
everything.
some rain from months. I
Really?
need, yes, rain. Wari, that is the little town where the manufacturer is. Man,
Oh,
it
you
is,
need water. Yes, yes.
yes,
That's like the main ingredient.
yes, and they also, it's desertic, you know, they we have earth everywhere, dude. It, I don't know, it also, you find it in your ears, and that's stressful.
Oh man, that, well, what can I say, man? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, let's watch the video. You ready?
Ready, let's do it.
So, how many applications did we get, Marcia?
Well, overall, we've got over 200.
That many?
Yes, but most of which we can discard right away. People who don't have the right experience, qualifications, that kind of thing.
Of course.
And then we get the people who submit 10-page long CVs, or CVs in comic book font or green ink, or they attach a photo of themselves disco dancing, you know, that kind of thing. So I've whittled down the serious candidates to a short list of 12 people.
And we'll interview all of them.
I think we should, but obviously I'll let you have a look first.
Great. So who have we got then?
Well, I think we've got some pretty strong candidates. Two in particular.
Do they have the right kind of profile?
I'd certainly say so. Strong educational background, experience in multinational sales, language skills.
Good. I look forward to meeting them.
So I say we do the standard interview format.
Sure.
A few general questions, then on to specifics.
Yes, exactly. I want to hear specific details of when they've solved problems.
Yes, and then something about vision, as you put it.
Yes. What do you think about a brief presentation?
I think that's a good idea. We could ask them to give a short presentation on where they see the company going and how they see themselves taking us there.
Great. You know something? I'm really looking forward to this.
Okay. Oh, it's going to get interesting, sir.
It's going to be, it's almost like the novel that we saw.
I know.
From the sports camp.
I know, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But yes, we will continue with these, more exercises, more practice. And yes, that's what it is.
Okay, my friend. I was thinking about, what about, Cesar, I don't know, that this is like a personal request. But do you think if I write down some essays also and you can read them, so you can give me your opinion? So I write down some essays as a homework.
Okay,
Uh,
that's cool. Yes. Do you still have the formats that I gave you for the TOEFL?
yes, I have.
Do those.
Okay.
Work on
I'll
those.
do. Okay, I'll do those.
Because that's the closest it is to the exam, okay?
Okay, I'll do that kind of subject.
Yes, and try to do it at night, you know, at least one per day. But keep working, get your body used to it, your mind.
Okay, understood.
Okay?
Understood.
And play some Rocky Balboa music.
Okay, it's some AC/DC, dude.
That sounds great, man. Awesome.
Okay. Okay, my friend. I'll do it. Thanks a
All right,
lot.
Gonzalo, have a great night. I'll talk to you tomorrow, sir. Have a good night.
Okay, my friend. Have a great night too. Thanks a lot for everything, dude.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Big hug.
Bye-bye. Good night.